Leo, this is a yearly checkup reading to see what is the biggest issue you will be facing in 2026. I knew it. I knew this was going to be about your friends. Okay, companion. Loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Otherwise, betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. Oh boy, that's not okay for a Leo, okay? So, see, I knew 3 cups on reverse. I saw that on the cut. What's happening? Okay, some clarity and secrets revealed about the friend. Someone's been gossiping about your back. And now this is the biggest issue that you're facing this month, or this year, excuse me, like for the whole year. Biggest issue, right? This right here. So at least it's not that bad, right? I don't know. It's not, could be worse. What's the challenge for you here? All right. So it'd be a challenge for you to wait for communication. It'd be a challenge for you to be dependent on anybody. And it'd be a challenge for you to give up on your fucking dream. So frankly, this looks fantastic. When I say it would be a challenge, sometimes this shows up as, what are you not going to do? You're not going to wait around to hear from somebody. You're not going to be financially or otherwise dependent on anyone. You're going to get your own bag. You're going to have your own independence and your own autonomy. And you're not going to give up on your fucking wish fulfillment. Okay, good. Good, good, good. All right. So, what's the basis of this happening now for Leo? Okay. So, not willing to do everything that it took. Who wasn't? Not bullying. Okay. Relationship. What was the thing that was trying to be? I'm not going to quit my job for you. I'm not going to stop fucking bringing in money. I'm not going to be, uh, what am I trying to say? I'm not going to lose my higher ground. If they ask you to like quit a job or like spend all of your fucking savings or take out a major loan, go into debt, co-sign with them, XYZ, this is what led up to that. You said, no, bitch, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. And in judgment, you fucking said your piece. You told them the truth. You told them you, there was a reckoning. Okay. And I wish I would have been there to hear it because I love shit like that. You must really think I'm crazy. You must think I'm so stupid if you think that you're going to get me to sign on with your no credit having ass on a loan for some car that you don't even need or whatever it was. You let him have it. And that's what led up to now this situation that you were standing tall. You had a lot to be proud of. You did what it took, and you have a lot of followers too as a Leo. You have a lot of people that kind of look to you and look up to you, and you're fair-minded too. You want what's fair. You're willing to take accountability when needed, but you also hold others to a level of accountability. You're also generous, man. You fucking give. You give to those who need. You don't give too much. You don't give to put yourself out, but you still are a giving person. That's what's elevated you now to this circumstance and situation because someone tried to knock you off your pedestal and take your higher ground away from you and take your stability away from you, take your foundations away from you. And that's the fucking tea. That's not going to be all right. That you need ultimate victory over this. So that's why this is now developed into something greater, which is finding out the depth of what this person that you were potentially in a relationship with or maybe close friends, partners, someone that you know very well, regardless. You're now finding out the depths of what was really going on behind the scenes here in 2026. What will that cause you to think about when you find out the secrets, when you're finding out the tea? What will Leo be thinking about? I'll put them out in the cold, or else I'll just put myself out in the cold. I'm putting my defenses up. They're not going to get access to me, and I am no longer playing nice with them. Okay. And also, how much have they taken from me? And did they take it all? Did they actually spoil my chances at wish fulfillment? Whatever that dream or happiness, that bigger goal that you were working towards. Now you're thinking about how much did they actually take from me before I figured it out, before I found out about what they were really doing behind the scenes. But I mean, this even says, you know, Five of Pentacles, you're ready to fucking just live out in the streets if you can get away from them, if that's what it takes. Not that I'm not saying that's what it will be. Or put them out in the street. You got your defenses up. Hell no. You showed me who you are. I'm not going to let you have access to me at all. I'm not playing nice with you anymore. Knight of Cups reversed. I'm not doing any emotional heavy lifting for you. You want to cry about it? Cry on someone else's doorstep. It's not going to be mine. Damn, that's fucking powerful. What a gangsta. What a gangsta. So what's going to happen next after this? What's going to happen next after this for Leo? This is a new situation for you, though, I will say, with the Three of Pentacles reversed. Yep. Fool. Fool, this is new. This is new because, you know, it kind of caught you unawares. Maybe no one's really fucking been duplicitous this way with you before to this degree where you let them into this much trust. And now you found out that that trust was mishandled, misgiven, whatever. Hold on, I'm going to pause this for a second because I just noticed my face looks blue. All right. I messed around with that way too much. So now this looks fucking crazy. Let's just darken here. Whatever. You do what it can. So where were we? This is new for you. What's happening next? Empress reversed. I mean, it can make you feel like you've been a little hateful by the end of it all, but they're not going to take advantage of you. They're just not. So what happens after that? Strength. You've gained a new level of patience and power, self-control, discipline, even a way to move where it doesn't have to come to blows, you know, it's not so aggressive. You're simply saying, I'm not allowing that, not in my space, and you dismiss them. So this is a really huge level up. Does still have something left to be cleaned up though, some type of entanglement. We'll see what that is, or we won't. I don't know. It's up to the tarot. I don't know. All right, so what's the word of warning for Leo? What's the word of warning? I mean, you got to learn something from this. This is Page of Pentacles reversed. Make sure that you're not focusing too much on the superficial. And, you know, the thing to be learned here is it's important to look more than skin deep. Just because you have unconditional love for someone doesn't mean you just have to accept whatever they're offering. Unconditional love, accept whatever's being offered, even if you don't want it. You can hold someone in unconditional love and still tell them to go kick rocks. Because you're your strength here, you know? Like the and justice as well. The fucking six of wands, like anyway, you're a high quality person, higher quality than I think you were giving yourself credit for. It's important that you look beyond the superficial, and the warning there is to not learn anything from this and continue giving to people who don't deserve it, letting people have access to you who aren't responsible enough to treat you with kindness and fairness, and keep your confidence. Especially if they lied on you, if they stole from you, any type of betrayal here, you know, it's important to know to separate unconditional love with access. How about this person? How do they react at the end of all of this? Where will they be at? Just for the petty ones of us who want to know. Well, they're just going to have to accept it and shut the fuck up. What else? They're going to find someone else to leech off of, a King of Cups. But the hope is definitely diminished. I'll tell you that. They've been caught out. They've been caught out. They're not as abundant as they say. They're not a compassionate, kind person that they would like to portray themselves to be. They're, you know, a clinger, a stage fucking 5 clinger, is what we're looking at here. What's the word of solace for Leo? There's a lot. You got a lot of good shit going for you, man. You got a lot of good shit going for you. Wow. 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 Okay. So you are not someone to play with. This is total financial independence. This is both the emperor and the empress bitch surrounding the high priestess. This is someone who's ready to step into action and show full healthy masculinity, simultaneously showing full healthy femininity, of being compassionate and receptive, of being energetic and problem solving and projective, all in line with the intuition and the higher knowledge, having faith, knowing the calling. It's okay to celebrate. Celebrate yourself. It's okay to celebrate because you're fucking doing amazing here. And I really wouldn't expect this situation to come back up. It's dead and done. You handled it the way you needed to make sure of that. Clarifying life situations for Leos. Give us something good. Commitment. Commit to this next stage in your development, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. Commit to kicking them the flying fuck out for good forever, and there will be a promise fulfilled in some form. You've got fantastic cards. You have every reason to believe that good things are coming your way. Heart's desire. Sing along to your heart's song, for it knows what you truly want. There you go. Trust yourself. Okay, Alchemy and the Spirit card. Let's get an archetype here for Leos. 2026, what's going on for them? Their biggest issue. Give us an archetype for them. Damn it, if it ain't the sword of justice, the sword of truth, the sword of get the flying fuck out my shit, you're cut out. Sign of intellect and justice, honey. Justice. This is a sign that you will soon find a fair solution to something that's troubling you. However, it doesn't mean you'll exactly get your way, but you have to trust that it will turn out for the best. The divinity is always leaning towards justice and the highest outcome. Whatever happens, you need to remember that sometimes being at peace is way more worth it than being right. That may be important for you to hear. If this person is trying to fucking give you the runaround, or anybody around you in the larger friend group or family or at work or wherever is like, well, they seem like a fucking nice person to me. They looked like an empress. Nah, bitch. And I mean, you might have to just hold your peace. As long as you can eliminate them from your entanglement of having access to you, that should be good enough. If you've been feeling frustrated or irritated, you need to understand that the outcome is not in your control. What this means is there are some things that you are in control of, limiting access, cutting them out, but you're not always going to get the reaction that you're hoping for when you do that and when you say your piece. I mean, they're just going to skip on along to the next person, you know, and hope that they're dumb enough to let them treat them however they want to. You're not going to teach anybody today. Feeling justice, experiencing good karma, taking action, and being fair. Fantastic. I love that. Right in line with what we've been looking at. Commit to yourself. I do want to go back to this. You know, if this is a relationship, commit to yourself. I mean, you're already telling me everything about like, no, I found out this person is duplicitous. They got to go. This is not a counteraction to that. This is a commitment to yourself, to your truth, what you already know. You know this is right. You're a good leader. You're fair and just. You're compassionate towards others. You show compassion. You give to them materially even. Commit to yourself. You're worth committing to. All right, let's get some advice from Leo's angels. Live your life with both feet in. Commit to fully being here. And that's another thing too. If there's any part of you that this has kind of jaded you. And now it's like, well, I don't really want to trust people, or I don't know where to turn about my, purpose or passions or my wish fulfillment. And I'm, if you're hyper focusing on the past and what you did or didn't do, if you're hyper focusing on them and what they did or didn't do, you're not moving forward, and you're not giving yourself the opportunity to learn from this. You're looking for the deeper aspects of why things happen in your life, and not just staying on the surface. It's important. It is. All right, Leo, I hope you like that. If you want to check out your monthly readings, I have Venus relationship readings. I have rising sign monthly check-ins. And please like and subscribe. It really would help me. Um, Good luck to you. You're a fucking badass, and it was a pleasure to read for you. Take care. Bye.